Start.
Hi, lecturer. I'm Char, and I'm here to talk about how leadership has changed and what it means for today companies. We'll look at the different way to lead and what works best now. This comes from my assignment on leadership. Over many years, leadership has changed a lot. It used to be about control, but now is more about working together. This change happened because society, technology, and companies have also changed. Maulin said that good leaders change how they lead to fix the situation. This means changing company structure and listening to what employees want. For example, in the past, when things were made in factories, leader told everyone what to do. Now, with computer and new ideas, it's better to let people share ideas and make decisions. Microsoft is a good example of a company that changed its leadership style. When Steve Ballmer was in charge, the company focused on strict rules and competition between departments. This worked for a while, but then it started to cause problems. It stopped new ideas and people were not as creative. Microsoft start, Microsoft start to fall behind important area like cloud computing and AI. In 2014, Stan Adila became the new CEO and changed how Microsoft was led. Like Merlin ideas, Nadila broke down the wall between departments and let projects team make decisions. He also created a growth mindset work, where people work together instead of competing. Most importantly, he made sure that both regular employee and managers had a voice in how things were run. This this new way of leading worked very well, but 2023 by 2023, Microsoft value had tripled. It became a leader in cloud computing and AI. Also, employees were much happier. Their engagement increased by 40%. This shows that when leaders encourage teamwork, it leads to new ideas, happy employees, and success. Leadership has changed when business, technology, and employee expectation change. Because of computer and globalization, companies are moving away from old style hierarchies. Now, they use flexible teams and the leaders need to be good at collaboration and adapting to new situations. Microsoft change show that listening to employees, understanding their field, and work with others are important for leader today. Now, I will talk about three different leadership styles: transactional, transformational, and distributed. Each style has strength and weakness, and we will look at how Microsoft, General Motors, and Tesla use them. Stan Adila is a transformational leader. He changed Microsoft culture people to one where people are always learning. This led to grow in cloud computing and AI. and happier employee. But transformational leadership can also have problem. It can use it can cause problem with day-to-day operation and is hard to lead a huge number of people in personal way. To succeed, sorry, to succeed, these leaders need to balance having a vision for the future with making sure things run smoothly today. Mary Barra are General Motors use distributed distributor leadership. She give she gives teams the power to make decisions, especially about electric car. This has helped General Motors come out with new ideas like the Arteum EV platform. It has also improved General Motors relationship with its worker union. With its worker union. But giving power to everyone can also create a problem. It can be hard to coordinate everything, which cause delays for General Motors. It can also be unclear who is responsible when things go wrong. So company that use this style need to be a strong communication. Elon Musk, Elon Musk at Tesla and X use transactional leadership. This means he used reward and punishment to get result. At Tesla, this style helped the company grow very quickly, but it also created a lot of pressure on employees, leading to people leaving the company. Also, focusing too much on immediate goals can hurt news idea in the long run. This style works in some situations, but companies also need to encourage creativity. Each leadership style has different strength and weakness. Transformational leadership is good for innovation, but leaders need to pay attention to operations. Distributed leadership encourage creativity, but you need accountability. Transactional transactional leadership is a good for fast growth, but it can harm employees and innovation. Often, the best approach is to use a mix of style. In today, transformational leadership is often the best. Is how companies involve care about employee and plan for the future. This style is very adaptable, which is important in our fast changing world. For example, transformational leaders encourage employees to learn and grow, turning turning challenges turning challenge in opportunity. Things about Stay Nadella at Microsoft. He shift the company culture to one of continual learning. This focus on grow and adaptable is hallmark of traditional transformational leadership and is incredible relevant today. However, even transformational leadership has potential drawback, but it's important to address them. One issue is that it can sometimes vary to vary too much to vary too much on the leader personal charm, which lead to subjective decision. The, to counter this, companies can use technology to bring in more data. IBM, for example, use AI to help manager understand employees' emotion while also making sure that decisions are based on data. Another challenge is adapting to different culture when a company operates globally. Coca-Cola has a good solution to this. They have global standard like sustainability goals, but they also let local teams decide how to implement them in a way that making sense for their specific community. This dual track approach help them succeed in different different market. Finally, transformational leadership transformational leaders need to be good at anticipating and preparing for crisis. To do this, they can use tools like scenario planning and digital twins technology to be test how the organization may react to different situation and develop contingency plans. The future of transformational leadership is about combining the best of traditional leadership with the power of new technology. It is about creating empower leadership ecosystem and ecosystem where technology helps leaders inspire and develop their teams. Nadila inclusion of AI ethical NTC of NTC in his structures committee show how technology can support ethical and responsible leadership. As management expert Warren Bennis say, great, great leadership combines with excuse me. Great leadership combines wisdom and forward thinking. In a time when technology is changing so much, transformational leadership must continue to evolve to remain effective. Thanks you. I hope this presentation has provided valuable insight into the analysis of modern leadership and organization. Here is a list of sources I use.